So we've been learning about the background properties that we can set to style the background of an element. So in CSS, there's various background properties, and we learned that there's even a shorthand background property which we should not use. And we should not use it because there's all kinds of issues with it. It's got mixed implementations. It's got properties and, like the shorthand properties for the other properties have some of the same values, and so it can be confusing, and it'll automatically set by default the values of properties that aren't mentioned in the shorthand property, which can mess things up. And so for those reasons, don't use the background shorthand property. Instead, be specific and specifically say like which property you're using and what value you want to set it to. And it's always better to be clear instead of concise and clever. Make your code readable. So I know through this course there's probably been times where I've just used background, but I am gonna sin no more. So after kind of like putting this section together for you, I was like, that's it, I'm done. I've made a new resolve. I'm not gonna be using just the background shorthand property anymore. So I will use background color, at least I'm gonna try to, and background image, and then all the other ones here too. And so remember, this sets the color of the background. That's pretty straightforward. This gives the background an image. And then all of these right here, and not those, all of those right there are to style the image that's in the background, set the position of the image, set the size of the image, whether or not the image is repeating, change, the origin of it. So is it going from content box, content wall to content wall, or padding box, padding wall to padding wall, or border box, border wall to border wall, right? Anyhow, that's pretty much the background section. I've highlighted in green our growing list of everything we've learned so far, all of the tools and all of the materials which we use to build websites. So I've added in background color, background image, background position, size, repeat. All right, so that's background, and there's more great stuff to learn coming up. Make sure you stay tuned because I get paid by the minute that you're watching these videos. That's not true. I just thought I'd say that. I get paid whether or not you watch these videos. I'm just been in education so long, and I've seen so many students not have that awareness of focus and commitment and dedication and priorities, making it a priority, and every day putting in your time. Like, if you want to do this, you can do this. You can do it, baby. You can do it. All it takes is like a little time each day, and before you know it, you're like Bruce Lee Jiu-Jitsu black belt slinging code and telling people how it is, because you've studied it, you become an expert. And it's good to have an expertise. It's good to be the one that people need because it's great to be able to contribute and help others and to be needed. And so it's a really valuable thing. And a lot of students don't understand, just sticking with something. So anyhow, particularly at the community college. So I'm just passing that on to you. So you're pretty motivated if you've made it this far and you're still watching these videos. You are the wheat. And the chaff is fallen away a long time ago. They've been like, whoa, this is a lot of stuff. But you're doing it. So good for you. All right. It's really great. It's really great. Even though I don't know you, it's really great. I could almost feel like the connection or the relationship. I know that sounds goofball. I guess what it is it's like the idea that you're there, you're watching these videos, and I'm able to help you, Like, how cool is that? Anyhow, if we ever run into each other in the airport, make sure you say hi. I'll buy you a beer or your beverage of choice. Okay, let's get going with the next stuff, whatever it is. See you in the next videos.